Oh, and I can kill them all right now. Well, almost everyone. Maybe all? Yep! I can! Nice! Woohoo! We made it. Great. Let's go back and actually explore a star system I apparently didn't explore in whole. I'm not streaming daily. I try to do it, but you know, I have a little window of time. And I can't do this every day. What is this? Upon your approach, the Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Captain Demir Shani wishes good health upon you and your entire dynasty and asks if you might have any up-to-date information on burning worlds. Yes, I have. Demir Shani sends you a very agitated message in which he promises that your new friends will long remember your generosity after the last of the shuttles carrying the reward has left your ship's docking airlock and returned to the Scarlet Pursuer. The captain sends you his best wishes and hints that your paths are going to cross again. 15 bonus to demolition. I didn't need it. Okay. Story modes games like RDR2. You say. Life is Strange. Quite good games. Especially RDR2. Oh, I ended it. Okay. Okay. $12 adamantine. 2 adamantine. Okay. Well, why not? Why the hell not? Do I have any trophies to take from here? Nope. Visions and Revelations. Rebus 6. Okay. So we are going to... I don't need it. Thank you, but I don't need it. Oh, I can travel there. Oh, that's great. Wait. It's not it. Where is this? Where is this Vabos? Where is it? Please tell me that this is the place. Where is effin' Webos? Or Vabos? Oh, here's Omicron. Oh, I need to go there. Where is this stupid planet? Here. Okay. Let's warp there. Acolytes of the cult Mechanicus have reported a disturbing incident. All Vox system on the middle decks started broadcasting something. Well, visions and revelations. Some inhabitants of the colony are being visited by saints in their dreams. That's good. The workers are growing dangerously ecstatic from these pious visions. Saints give the workers their blessing so that they may be diligent in their toils. Pronounce the visions heretical and drive the workers back to the stations. Under the pretext of a pilgrimage, round up the most vehement believers, take them into orbit and put them out through an airlock. That's the most heretical stuff. Or maybe dogmatic stuff. Proclaim it. Still overwhelmed with pious fanaticism, the workers exceed quotas and die of exhaustion right at their station. Great. More promethium adamine and stuff. Why it went down? Oh, this went down. Well, happens. Happens. Holy delegation, rich spoils and renewal of data. Let's do this. Let us do this. How many of... Corruption of genetic aberration could have spread across many worlds and ships. Each case of contamination must be documented. Oh, I have those rituals and this incident. The diviner Idira was part of the former rogue trader's retinue. Perhaps she can help unveil the truth. Should I do those companion stuff? Yeah, why not? Maybe I will get some insight points finally. Oh, and I have to go to this Orion world. Idira, where are you? Firebrand. Navigator. What the hell is this? Where is Idira? Here. Like, where? Yo, oh. When Idira sees you, her lips curve into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. Epitaph incident. Have you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
We will hope for the best.
Yes, sir, Lord Captain. We will.
Epitaph Incident and N872-04 Tech Blight. Do these words mean anything to you? Perhaps your abilities can tell you something.
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper, so quiet I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity, terrible antiquity, and chance. Chance through it all. Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help. Of course. All...
Okay. What does Nomos have to say to me? The people who accompanied Theodora on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident of Epitaph. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It is a shame that no new information was obtained, but Nomos are grateful that you tried. Okay. So, I spoke with everyone. Voxmaster. Let's speak with the Voxmaster then. Hey Vigdis. Can you tell me about this tech blight? All of Lady Theodora's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar to me as far as I can tell. Perhaps these are matters of long ago of which only my predecessors or past seneschal could have known apart from Lady Theodora herself. But my grandfather never mentioned any such thing, and I never met the old seneschal. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this world in transition several times. I think it was repeated by the former engineer, the one who perished during Konrad Wojt's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That is all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help more. And the dialogue. The Von Valencia's flagship and its master helmsman Revor are inseparable. Okay. Where is Revor? Here it is. Here he is. Like where? Here. Okay. What do you know anything about this? Can't say they do. Lord Captain doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is... His brow furrows. Epitaph. Incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but... Through my implants I feel at one with this ship, and I sense that. And I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently, became more responsive. Livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say on that front. Analogies with a nod. What can we do now? Perhaps the answer of the mystery of Nomos' origins will present itself in time, so we have to wait. Everything is ready for the gathering of the officer's deck. Officer's deck. Quarters. Flagship crypt? Flagship bridge? What? Void ship bridge. Okay. Let's do this party. This lavish party. Kibala stands out clearly from the officers in attendance, both for her favoring the full regalia of a member of the Bloodspawn Web over formal attire, and for the empty space around her. The other attendants are keeping their distance, as if an air of mortal danger repels them from your companion. Daniel, whose keen, worried gaze is locked on Kibala, and whose mouth is stretched into the most courteous of smiles, give you a hurried bow. Your lordship. Dominoskar, you are here. Kibala sounds neither excited or solemn. Her tone is indifferent as her fearsome metal claws clutching a slice of fruit from one of the plates. Delicacy that is to your liking. She smiles. Food like this is impossible to come by in the lower base. I do not know what this is, but it tastes incredible. Juice is dripping down her fingers and hand. It seems she is the only one here who has not lost her appetite. The officers' faces have turned into pale, alarmed masks, and none of them is in a hurry to enjoy the feast. How do you like ceremonies on the upper decks? I am attempting to peer through the florid shell of the core, yet it continues to elude me. Kibala looks you in the eye. What is the purpose of this ritual, Dominoskar? Explain it to me. Commodore, spending all your days in toil can be dreary. Gratitude, my crew is willing to give their lives for the dynasty, and this is my way of praising their service. Power. Oh, the second. Does one merit gratitude for doing what their duty demands? Would these people act differently without you showing your appreciation? Yes, they would. I hope that is not the case. I am too conspicuous beside the rest of your servants. Kibala looks at the other guests, and they quickly avert their eyes. A fitting mask. That is what is required for a ritual like this. I came up unprepared. It will not happen again. I feel wrong. Strange people, strange sounds and gestures. Kibala lets out a sharp breath. Her gaze becomes vacant, and her hand reaches for the table knife. I am losing myself in this whirlpool. Grasping the knife, she begins to crave lines right into the expensive wooden tabletop. A nervous murmur runs through the crowd. Their tense gazes are locked onto the harmless-looking, barely sharpened metal utensil in the hand of the cultist of the Bloodspawn Web. Could it be that someone here finds the conduct of the Lord Captain's guest disturbing? I see you have already mastered the art of commanding attention. You seem to be quite in your elements. She blinks in surprise and looks up at you. She glances back and forth, seemingly privy to the meaning of your words, and then her clear, genuine laughter fills the room, stilling everyone around her. I suppose that's true, Dominoskar. I will not fluster your subjects further. Kibala glances at the maze she has inscribed at sides and sighs. Whenever I lose my thread, whenever I am forced astray by the outside world, I return to the labyrinth. It has all the answers. My meditation helps. In finding my way out, I regain myself and prize the righteousness of serving the Undying One. Your choice of attire is not customary for such gatherings, and said that this gathering was a terrible mistake. Heaven looks down. Why? You have looked behind the curtain at my existence, and now I have looked at yours. Kibala stares at you intently. I do not think that we have heard all the words that should have been spoken here today. Is it because you do not wish to say them in front of witnesses? I grow weary of the crowd. Take a walk with me. It is high time that this dull evening was over and done with. We should return to our duties. Come and take a walk with me. Kibala avoids your gaze as the two of you walk away from the other guests. She seems calm, but the slight tremble running down her right hand betrays her agitation. Once you are alone, she looks straight at you. I have discerned what you are doing here, and I know that your calling it a ritual was a ruse. True rituals are constant, immutable, like the cycles of the cooling machines in the ship's bowels, or the shifts of the bay's servants. This was spontaneous, something you prepared just for me, and then you stayed at my side the entire time. Now here you are, granting me yet another request. Why is that? What do you mean, why? Instrument, my blade, one that I intend to maintain. You are my comrade, I cannot simply dismiss you and your wishes. There are other things in life besides service and duty. Other things. She suddenly looks away, a smile touches her lips. When you asked me if I wanted to look at the rituals of your world, I was not entirely candid with my answer. Yes, to see the Domin's world is a priceless gift, but what I truly wished for was to see it with you. She gives you a searching look, narrowing her eyes. What do you think, Dominoskar? Has your blade failed you? That sounds promising. That is the first time you have been honest with me about your desires, with your sincerity. That is the truly priceless gift here. Kibala's face darkens for a moment, but then almost immediately her faint smile grows wider. That is a luxury that no spinner can afford. Her voice drops to a soft whisper. Oh. Thank you for this evening. I hope it will not be the last. Kibala closes her eyes, her lips carrying a slight smile that seemed to hold some unspoken secret. As it pleases you, the mean Oscar. I don't want to flirt with any of my crew members. Okay, time the gathering. Are we? Has permeated the Coronus expanse. This contagion is a danger to all worlds, so its source must be discovered. So Kakos is a powerful and mysterious figure who plays a pivotal role in the fate of the Coronus expanse. His power is so great, it extends even more than blah blah blah. One of the others circling the nearby star has landed on large uninhabited world in the system. In which system? Coronus expanse system, like whole, or the star system of some sort. But I have to go here. I have to go to Omicron. Kibela voice pulls you from going through a stack of reports. Domin Oscar, I wish to see you. Meet me in the sacred crypt, where we destroyed the minions of heresy. I will be there shortly. I will be waiting. Let's go. Let's go to the crypt. And see what she has to offer. Waters Void Ship Crypt. Please don't tell me that she will try to do something with me. Kibela bows her head in a short grit. On the altar, her eyes practically glow with anticipation. Within these walls, under the spectral watch of the dead, in the land that our deeds have cleansed of pestilence, I wish to take you on a journey, the ritual of finding light. She slowly brings a hand to your face and touches the corner of your eye. Sight is your ally and your foe, for it exists only to perceive deeds and be oblivious to intentions. I will teach you to see without eyes, Domin Oscar, as I was taught once. Will you permit me to sew your eyes shut and guide you through the ritual along a thread unseen? Well, I'm ready. In the gloom of the crypt, the needle in Kibela's hand could be mistaken for the flash of one of her blades. Close your eyes, Domin Oscar, and humble your breathing in silence prayer to the Undying One. I hope it will give me some new abilities. Your eyelids hurt after having been punctured and stitched together with thread. The sensation muddles your thoughts and evokes an eerie dread from the depths of your heart. You are blind. Not a single ray of light can creep into your world, and your only awareness about your immediate surrounding is based on subtle noises. Through the veil of pain, you hear Kibela's quote voice. We accept his blessing with a single purpose: to serve him in our unity stronger than any chains. Come to me, Domin Oscar. The sound of my voice will show you the way. If you can, unfetter your heart. Darkness is merciless. You learned this while trying to hide from the nightmares that torment you. No matter how tightly you shut your eyes on those long nights, the haunting vision would not leave you alone, either in sleep or during waking hours. The moment Kibela applies the final stitch, you can feel it. The horrors are already there, lying in wait for your mistake, even a single misstep. And when you do, they will drown you in that merciless darkness. Focus on her voice. You push yourself out of the depths of pain, submitting completely to Kibela's voice. A moment later, it starts to become louder and clearer. The disturbing pain does not disappear, but now you know where to go, and you follow your guide. Suddenly, Kibela's voice seemed to multiply, as if every word were being spoken by several copies of her in unison. Along the threads that form the web, along the rays of the star whose heart turns ice into flame, along the tracks we have left for one another, we shall come together in a unity that will become our revelation, in death which grants true sight, in death for which all are fated. Your knees buckle. The anxiety that has been with you since the beginning of the ritual now clamps around your throat like a collar of steel. Conquer your weakness. You channel your force of will to push the suffocation aside, refusing to let it force you to your knees, and you can almost hear the ringing of metal as the collar around your throat finally loosens. The guiding thread of Kibela's voice shines on in your mind. All who rest in these halls do so as a reward for the deeds they performed in his name. May the end of your journey be as glorious as that of all who came before us. Kibela trails off. Eventually she adds softly and quietly, "Take my hand. Thus shall we walk into the halls we are destined for." You take a step, and you feel the darkness touch you. Directly ahead, you see Kibela holding your hand. Her eyes, so full of warmth, are looking at you. You found me, despite everything. Now dive deeper, immerse yourself in what unites us at the crossroads. The gloom begins to part as a razor-sharp blade cuts the stitches on your eyelids, one by one. Oh! Everything changed. You feel gentle touches, your wounds sting a little, and at last you can see once more. The dim light of the crypt blinds you so badly that Kibela appears as a faceless dark silhouette before you. And once again you have witnessed my truth, Domine Oscar. Kibela does not look at you. Her gaze seems to be directed inward, or perhaps nowhere at all. Light has been found. We have passed another circle on our way to the truth at the heart of our bond. Just like the one you traced on the officer's deck. Kibela takes a deep breath. You saw it? Then you are walking down its winding paths, together with me. You must have truly come to know me if our minds have touched so. She frowns. I did not expect your trance to extend so deeply. I must think about this. I would rather not go through something like this again. More feeling. We wear masks on our faces, not on our souls. The corners of her mouth twitch. I may be a spinner of death, but I'm still a human inside, as are you. Thank you for the ritual. She touches your cheek with her fingertips. No, I should be the one thanking you. Few are worthy of this ritual. I have never performed it for anyone before. A smile blossoms on her lips. You must return from Death's Hall on out into the world, and please, Kibala presses a hand to your chest. All that the ritual has revealed to you, keep it in your heart. It is your treasure alone. Okay. Some crazy ways to meditate. The instant. Okay, so we are done with those. I need to go to the throne room, Pallas von Valentius, Dargonus Mundus Valentius. Yeah. Five plus steel, 2 of those, 10 phlogiston, 1 phlogiston away. For Foulstone, for Kiavagama is 3, for Janus is 2. Oh. Okay. Let's go to Omicron. There was something to find. Yes? You are within rumor proximity. The rogue trader's augurs cannot pierce through the magnetic storm raging above the planet. Only truly powerful sacred technologies can gaze into the eye of the storm. Oh, yeah, Savannah Storm. Offering up prayers to the machine god, the augur operator turned their blessed optics toward the very epicenter of the raging magnetic storm. In spite of the thick haze of static covering the augur's picked visors, something unexpected appeared. The augur crew have detected signs of life under the planet's surface. There in the caves is a man-made complex. According to the ship's archives, this world is uninhabitable and devoid of useful resources, so the presence of someone's base seems intriguing. Order Solomon. The squad landed near a suspicious cave. The entrance to the cave was blocked by a massive plasteel door that had previously been pierced by a melted charge and then shoddily patched up. After receiving a signal from his faithful cybermastiff, Proctor Antar warned the enforcers of the ambush ahead, and the attack was not long in coming. Armed people with emaciated bodies charged out of the darkness. The enforcers of the von Valentius dynasty reacted with lightning speed. They walked away from the vicious battle, not only victorious, but having captured the enemy commander. While a shuttle brought the prisoner aboard the Lord Captain's void ship, scouts searched the base and found a vast hall, the walls of which were dotted with crypto vaults. All but one were disabled and contained the remains of some prominent people, judging by their clothes. The last crypto vault was opened and stood empty. Nice. In addition, a curious machine was destroyed during the battle. As further inspection would show, this was the very contraption responsible for creating the magnetic storm blanketing the planet, concealing the cemetery from prying eyes. its machine spirit extinguished forever. Tech Priest still managed to extract those parts that still held value. Examine the crypto vaults. Tech Priest sent at your command have reported that the machine spirits of all crypto vaults are healthy and obedient, expecting the one living within the opened sarcophagus. This machine spirit is in terrible condition and afflicted by great madness, muddying its algorithms. Order Kibola to do this. In the hours that followed, the captive became fully aware of how sophisticated and ruthless the Bloodspawn web can be in its quest for the truth. Under torture, the bastard confessed to belonging to the cult of Saint Drusus. Oh! He and his brothers and sisters were tasked with guarding the strange cemetery and preventing anyone from entering. He equally could not hide that the unfortunate inhabitants of the crypto vaults were killed by his people. Alas, that was his last confession, as the harsh interrogation finally took its toll. Okay. Okay. Crypto Vault Keepers. They were guarding a covered underground facility, ready to kill any intruders in the depths of the facility. Rogue Trader discovered crypto vaults containing dead bodies. And what I can do with this? Containing the ancient machines. This time Tech Priests greedily inspected everything down to the last cog, but all they were able to scavenge was another fragment of the Archaeotep mechanism. Perhaps somewhere in the expanse there are more ships like this one. Yeah, like in those two planets that I cannot do. Damn it. I need to go here. Somehow. Whispers behind your back? What? Whispers behind my back? What do you mean? Whispers behind my back. Oh, goddamn. There's more and more. Where am I? Foulstone. Okay, okay. I'm going. The malcontent has begun spreading insulting rumors concerning the rogue trader among the aristocracy. To noble families that abandon and confiscate their property. Yep. Publicly confess to some trifling errors. Only a few days later, the troublemaker is caught and their tongue presented to the rogue trader on a silver platter. The noble house that is to be thanked for resolving the matter now monitors any and all remarks mentioning to the ruler of the protectorate. Cool. Thank you. Can I finally leave the Foulstone? Yes. Okay, Janus is okay. Is there anything ancient? Bunker. Gutted void ship. Artifact. Artificial objects detected. On what? Identifying the ruins. And this one. So let's go. What? Oh, come on. No. Okay. To whom I have to speak here to renew the data vows. Void Heart. Oh. Hee. They took the station with me. Lord Captain, the commander of Heriox Rim reports that the outpost is keeping a vigilant eye over the vicinity of the capital world. No enemy ships or unauthorized vessel have been detected. Terminate the Vox session. Cool. Renewal of data vows. Accept the unexpected... What? An explorator ship has arrived on the planet in accordance with an ancient pact forgotten by all but themselves. They intend to conduct general system maintenance and renew data vows. More favorable terms for the pact. Exchange gifts. Impressed by the prospering planet, the tech priests have decided to strengthen their ties with the rogue trader by shortening the general maintenance cycle. In honor of the newly signed agreement, they offered by the dynasty a gift, equipped for a lesser manufactorum. Cool. Holy delegation. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso has arrived on the planet for a brief visit. Organize a grand mass, burning of blasphemers and the weak of faith in honor to Reverend Hieronymus. Except the faithful. Many of pilgrims weary from the years of wandering decided to settle in the rogue traders' colony. Cool. Parted for another world, taking the rest of the faithful with him in search of a planet that could become their home. Like this one. New outpost. The planetary authorities wish to found a new settlement that would expand their influence on the planet. Inspire the people to support construction efforts. Support construction with resources. Okay. We did some good stuffs. And... One Valencia's part. Talk to the Master of Ceremonies. Do we have anything else to do? Yeah. Everything is said and done. But unfortunately this is the time to break apart for a couple of hours. Oh. But thank you all for being here. Thank you, Ellen Marais, for stepping by. I hope you're not a bot or anything like this. Yeah, wish you the best. Wherever you are, whatever you do. Good vibes to you. And yeah, let us see together another time. Bye bye.